live and sound and camera, I think music and Gloria. Hello boys and girls, welcome back to day 13 Call of War campaign New Zealand. I hope you all are doing well. Things are heating up in the Southeast Pacific, I can tell you that. So, what happened since day 12? Well, Pakistan was overrun and split between communist China and me, New Zealand. As you can see, I think China got the better parts of it, but I got the coastline, which was the most important to me. So I secured Bombay, Madras, Balasore and Chittagong, which are 4 potential naval building facilities, which I don't want to falling into enemy hands. Although China could potentially have 3 here in the Persian Gulf. I was trying to grab Bandar Abbas from Persia. I didn't have time. He got there first. But I am in fairly friendly relations with China, so I'm not too worried about it. Also, his naval power doesn't seem to be that strong. I only see a bunch of level 1 battleships sailing around from China. As for China, they're still alive. They have 10 points. I guess that means they only have this town left here. So I'm here to see what he's got left. Maybe he has troops up here, I don't know. I'm a bit worried about, I have very low morale in this area, and I lost a bunch of provinces around here that I had captured to revolt. So they changed sides, whereas China did not lose at all that many because their capital is much closer. So that's part of why he got such a favorable border arrangement. And many of these are newly conquered and are even below. I thought 25 was the lowest, but I think I found a 22 province here, Shillong. And that means it's, let's see, morale, 29% that I'm gonna lose this province in 9 hours when the day changes. So I'm trying to really quickly build up garrisons for the most important cities in the area. So I have to build crappy low-tech armored cars. I don't know if they have a garrison value now. I think they used to have that, so 1 unit is not 1 unit when it comes to suppressing revolts. But I'm doing my best. I think they changed the system a bit, but what you can do is press morale and you find a chance of uprising. For example, here it's only 1%. That's okay. And distance to capital is -30, so it's very far. So, what have I done about this? Well, I'm actually moving my capital over here to Vono, which I find is kind of in the middle of my empire and fairly protected as well. It's obviously a bit far to Arabia, but I want my capital to be close enough to my core territories so that they produce resources at full maximum. Also, you have to I can't move it too far to the west because I have a few island possessions here. So, what happened with my expeditionary forces to Korea? Well, China asked me nicely to peace out with Korea. Korea has only their home territories in Japan, so they're weak. And I went around sailing and seal clubbing a few of his level 1 navies around here, so he lost a lot of his naval forces. So obviously Korea is too weak to defend itself. But I agreed to peace and I took Taipei as a naval base up here only. That was probably too nice of me, to be honest. I also talked to East Yakutia. Let's see, what did they say? Heck, where are they? Messages. Here we are. East Yakutia. Have they haven't. Oh, I don't. Oh no, I haven't talked to East Yakutia. East Yakutia is being silent and just occupying a bit of Siberia and Alaska. So what we notice here is that Northwest USA are sending submarines and a lot of land troops over towards Japan. They have submarines scouting Korea, and obviously he's set upon establishing a foothold in Asia and on the islands. And as you all know, that is kind of the sphere of interest of New Zealand, really. Here we can see some Korean naval forces heading northwards. So China's spies have picked up on northwest USA invading this area. All right. So what I will do now is I'm caught between a rock and a hard place here. Since Korea is protected more or less by China, and if I go to war with China, I will surely lose Southeast Asia and India, and maybe Arabia. So that's not a good option. On the other hand, waging war with Mexico, with its crazy amount of troops, over 500 units, that's also very bad. So I think my course of action will be to kind of convince Korea and China to maybe let me have Japan and the Kurils Islands. Is that the Kurils Islands? Alexandrovsk. I think these islands are called the Kurils. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Since yeah, so I have a navy up here. It's not huge. I don't want to give away too much, but it should. I mean, I should be able to either do something. And yeah, I am a bit strained. I don't feel I'm strong enough to influence the events up here, protecting my new possessions. And also, look at this. The AI nation of Saudi Arabia is actually kicking my ass. I walked into traps. I lost one light armor to some militia here, and there was a lag, so there were still defenders here that I had under shore bombardment, and I sent in my light tank, and obviously they died. So stupid game robbed me. And now I'm at war with Persia, which doesn't help me with my morale issues. So I have to be honest, I am not playing optimally here. And now I'm being surprised by a battleship from Persia, and I've sailed into it with my destroyer here. So maybe I'm losing a destroyer as well. I have not played well in Saudi Arabia in this area, and I kind of been paying attention to it. But fog of war and that Saudi Arabia is kind of strong for a AI nation. It's been sending troops after troop after troop, and I only had a very limited expeditionary force. I was gonna take out Oman, and then Pakistan screwed me. Now it's China screwing me. I wish I was doing better over here. And I don't have the land forces to reinforce. It takes a long time to build them, and I have to garrison here. So, yes, I am very stretched here. I started talking to... Has South Africa talked to me? I think South Africa has made an alliance with Mexico. And apparently Ethiopia, for some reason, is still in the game. And he's like, oh, I'm allied to Mexico. Yeah, well, you got... you got basically Madagascar, nothing else. So, we'll see about that. My plan is to talk to China, maybe let me have the Middle East with Turkey and move into Europe, and he can advance northwards and take Eastern Europe and Russia. Because otherwise I don't have anywhere else to expand. And in that case, war over Japan might be something I would be willing to risk. I mean, how much gold is Mexico willing to spend on just saying like, oh, yeah, it's a 60-day campaign. We're only on day 13. They will have 46 days to utterly squash me. And I'm sure Colombia, Argentina, they have nothing else to do. USA has a huge navy in the Pacific, although it's low tech. I honestly don't know what to do. War against China and Japan and Korea, along with the Americas. War against the Americas with China. I would take the brunt of, I'm caught in the between. So, oh, maybe let USA take these islands and get himself involved and help me versus China and Korea. I don't know. I don't know. We will see how it works out. I'm low on iron and goods, and I can't really afford to build up my industry because I have to build new troops and move my capital and build the propaganda offices, and I am strained as New Zealand. I mean, but considering how stretched out, yeah, it's fun playing an island nation, but it has challenges. Oh yeah, but it's easy to protect your homelands. Is it? Hidden submarines, and there could be a naval force coming down here to take out my course from, I don't know, Argentina or Colombia. I wouldn't have an idea. Uh, Lots of challenges. I'm gonna do my best, and I find this campaign interesting because it has a lot of strategic questions. I am researching battleships and submarines, which is one of my main troop categories, and also possession of the sea is gonna be vital, obviously. Next day we will have another update to destroyers here. Takes only 22 hours, I say only, and it's not that expensive. I guess the real cost is gonna be when I upgrade my units. I really need to have some information from. Oh, I could also increase the speed of my transport ships here, level 4. Okay, that is 16 hours. I guess these two will be my next techs, transports and destroyers. Uh, yeah. Huh. So, New Zealand, under a lot of strain. But Pakistan will be out soon, Indochina will be out soon. I mean, I have gotten new territories expanded rapidly. That's good. I have points along with China and closing in kind of on Mexico. But I'm severely strained. We'll see how it all works out. I don't think it's in the interest really though to a lot of these powers to really fight me, because they would be fighting a fairly strong nation over some fairly crappy islands. I don't know. We'll see. So that's about the 13-minute mark. I'd like to try to keep these streams to about a quarter of an hour, 15 minutes. I'm building a few bunkers and industries, and I'm talking to China. I don't know if I have anything else to tell you though, really. Wish me good luck, that's all I can say. We haven't gotten any, yeah. Feel free to send me some Patreon, PayPal gold. I'll buy it on a sale, and I'll invest it any way you see fit. If you want me to build a huge navy and send, I'll do it. If you sponsor me, if you want me to invest it and build forts on my islands, I'll do it. If you want me to do something crazy like research nukes ahead of time, I'm lagging behind here. What is that? 19 hours. I'll do it. Thanks. Input, comments, likes, subscriptions, and follow me on Twitch. I appreciate it. See you in the next one, and have a good day and take care out there. Bye for now. Take care, boys and girls.